back to Stories and Wikis. It's Anna, also known as Star Wars Girl, and tonight I'm going to be painting Porkins' eye. I see he's in the chat. Sorry I didn't do it earlier, dude. I saw that you said you had to work in the morning. The stream will still be here tomorrow if you need to go to bed, but I understand if you want to stay. But please, don't feel obligated to stay just because it's live painting your eye. You can go to sleep. It will be here in the morning. It'll be here in the morning. Now, I realized I went live and I forgot to set up the other phone. So one momento. So I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast on because Peaches finally gave me his Spotify login because I'm too much of a stickler to do it myself. I'm like, babe, I do all the streaming services. Give me your damn password. And so he finally remembered it. But so My thing right now is I'm like, I really want to finish listening to this Joe Rogan interviewing Quentin Tarantino, but I don't know if it's going to get me flagged. So what do you guys think in the chat? Do you guys think I'll get flagged if I play the Joe Rogan podcast? What this fucker put his freaking thing right here? Out of my way. Let me get this phone in here. All right. So I already mixed all the colors. That's why I set the stream to go a little bit later than I guess what I usually do. But that was just so I could have time to mix the paint. Let's see. What's up, everyone? Don't risk it? Okay, fine. I won't. I think Tug might be streaming. Because he said he was going to. I was like, dude, please stream so I could just listen to that in the background. All right, let me get the photo right here so I can see. Now, Porkins, I think you said you had blue eyes. The photo, it's really, really dark. So I mixed some darks. Some dark, grayish blue is what it looks like you have for your eyes. And you have very light hair, very, very light blonde. Okay. Risk what? Oh, I was listening to the Joe Rogan podcast with Quentin Tarantino. And I was like, I kind of want to keep listening. Look at, guys, a circle. I made a circle. Okay. So this is an interesting angle. Let's see. Yeah, see the corner. Yeah. It's very round. Now this photo is kind of blurry. I think you might have used the selfie cam, which is fine. I'm just going to have to guess for your eyelashes and stuff. I think that's my favorite part of painting the eyes, adding the eyelashes. Because it really brings it to life. And all of you gentlemen have great eyelashes. So good for you guys. Can you guys believe this is the 7th one I've done? Done 7 eyes. All from wonderful volunteers. So, slight there. Then hope you guys find me just sketching it out interesting. I know somebody was, I get that on like all of my like painting videos, like when I painted Qui-Gon. People are like, why don't you show us you drawing it? And I'm like, well, I actually like sketch that out and it takes hours and you're basically the only thing I'm gonna get on camera is like the back of my head because I'm gonna be like this into the canvas, you know? But so my plan, I was saying this on Yellow Flash's show, is oh no, I think I said it off air, never mind. Because I was the guys were asking me how my project's going, and I was like, oh, it's going good. But so one of the things I want to do is because like a lot of people do like fan meetups at like conventions and stuff. And I was like, I got the idea back when Star Wars Theory did his fan film in LA. And I remember how many people showed up. Now, again, I'm not Star Wars Theory. I don't have a million subscribers. But I was like, there's a lot of people that are in California. And so I was like, what if I did like an art show and then, you know, people could come and see the paintings of their eyes if they live in, you know, California and stuff like that. So that was kind of my idea behind that. All right, that's pretty much sketched out. He's kind of got... Okay, I know what it looks like, so I'll fix it. Oh, what's up, Sav? Sav, do you want the link? I'll send you the link. Here we go. Again, I have freaking David Bowie stuck in my head, which is always a good problem to have, but it's like the beginning of The Man Who Sold the World. It's like dun 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 dun. All right, time to get painting. Oh my god, I'm gonna kill my boyfriend. He put something on one of my things. I just saw it. I'm gonna kill this mofo. Oh my god. Well, that project is ruined. Oh well. Okay, let me sit down and start painting this. Alrighty. Here we go. Oh, look, my phone's gonna die. That's fun. I was adding some copper leafing to one of the paintings. Let's see. Earlier on Flash's show. Gotta get that going. I want an example to show people so they can see, make the decision on if they like want copper or gold or silver. Which one they think will look good. Also, if Sav turns up backstage, I'm not looking, so. Oh, you know what? I was starting with the irises. That's what's different. Let's see. Oh, I see a Sav will jump over there and let you in 1 second. 1 moment. Yay, someone to talk to. What's up, Sav?
Hello.
What you doing?
Nothing. I was watching Netflix. But
What were you watching?
it was more like I had something playing in the background while I was working on my tablet. I saw like I guess it's this new miniseries called Clickbait.
Oh.
And yeah, it's okay. It's not great.
What's it about?
So there's like a murder and they're trying to find out who murdered this person, but then they're finding out all these things about this person that was murdered, and so they're thinking, oh, maybe he was a serial killer too. So it's just trying to figure out what's going on, what happened. And yeah.
But it's a serial killer movie or show.
Kind of, not exactly. So it's like basically it seems like this person was actually not a killer, and they were actually framed, and their image was used to catfish other people. So I don't know. It went for a weird loop. It was interesting, and then it just went it just took a sharp turn in one direction, and then it's like, oh wait, no, we're not going in this direction, and it takes another sharp turn to a different direction. It just got super confusing. Yeah, so I was just like, yeah. So I was like, it's something I don't really have to pay attention to. It could play in the background while I work. So
gotcha. One of those shows.
Mm-hmm. So whose eye is this?
This is Porkins' eye. He's been a very big supporter of my channel for a really long time. I feel like I'm not entirely sure, but he might have even commented on my very first YouTube video.
Oh wow!
I know. So big supporter of the channel. He's usually always here. He always shows up in streams when he can and stuff, and he always comments on my videos, which is really nice. Helps me with my engagement. By the way, I'm super close to getting this channel eligible for monetization. Super close.
Nice.
Yeah. By the way, I can use your photos that you sent.
The new ones?
Yeah, the new ones are good.
Yeah, because I was like, I want a nice shadow, so I hope you use one with a shadow.
Yeah, the one with I even thought that too. I was like, oh, that's a nice shadow. She thought about it.
That's why I was like, I want natural lighting, and I want it in the morning when it's not too harsh and the sun's barely coming out. So I risked getting mosquito bites to get your photo.
Well, it was worth it. I think it'll look good. Did you ask your aunt or any of your siblings if they want it done?
No, I could ask. Just haven't bothered it. My aunt will be interesting because she has what's it called?
Why don't you take the photos for them?
I will. But I'm forgetting what it's called. Shoots. Son of a bitch, what's it called? Okay, I'll get back to it.
Describe this thing that your aunt has.
Because she's losing pigmentation in parts of her skin, so she'll have white spots and then her regular skin tone. Is
it from living in Hawaii for so long?
We think it's there's a chance that it might be.
Captain Choco has that. Yeah, it's when it probably is from living in Hawaii for so long. Yeah, I know.
It could be she read it's a possibility that the lack of fish in her diet is what's causing it. So that's one. Or it's just an autoimmune disease that she just recently got from all the stress, taking care of my grandma, especially with the pandemic. Once that happened, she was on major stress mode.
Yeah, I bet.
Fuck, what the hell is it called? Vitiligo, yes. Thank you, NGC 6144. Yeah, vitiligo, that's what it's called. So she even saw a doctor in Mexico that specializes in it, and he gave her this medication made out of pine needles and other stuff. It literally smells like Pine Sol. So we kept joking around she's probably drinking Pine Sol or Fabuloso. And I even tasted it because she's taste it. I'm like, oh my god, taste it. Just taste it. I'm like, fine. Barely a drop. It tastes like I'm drinking Pine Sol. It's literally most likely she is drinking Pine Sol.
Oh my gosh. So I might have to go. I'm going. So it's going to be the Portuguese Festa in not this coming weekend, but like the next weekend. But I might have to go up home sooner because so my brother, his fiance, her dad died yesterday.
Oh.
Yeah, he was having problems with his kidneys and his lungs, and they didn't know what it was. But so he had to go to the hospital. He caught COVID in the hospital and died. I was like, oh
Yeah.
my God. Like he just went in for like something. I'm like,
Yeah.
shit, dude.
No,
And
like,
so like it was super sudden. So she's like really upset. And so they're all because they all saw him
mm-hmm.
before in the hospital when they didn't know he had COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And so like the boys, they all came back that they don't have it, but then her and her daughter, they are quarantining because they don't have their results back yet.
Mm-hmm.
It's like they have those instantaneous results, so I don't know why it's taking so long, but
Yeah.
yeah.
Unless I
So
did one of those like at home ones where you order the test at home and it takes like 2 days because you have to mail it in and then they have to.
yeah, maybe that.
This is I've done those like when I got sick like 2 weeks ago because like I didn't want to risk having anyone take me. I just ordered one. I mean, it took like 3 days. 1 day to get it, 1 day to mail it in, and not like three. It's like a two and a half. Like, yeah. By like 5 a.m., I got my results.
Mm.
Yeah.
I'm just like I'm so sick and tired of going to funerals.
Mm-hmm. No, like I have an aunt in Mexico. She got COVID. She was vaccinated. She got COVID, but because she had an underlying illness, like
Yeah.
it still hit her pretty bad, and she was on a ventilator. And they finally released her. Like, oh, she's okay now. Like, she's doing better. And the day after they released her home, she died from
Shit.
yeah. So
No, that's like John. John had to be on a ventilator. He was like in the hospital for a week on it.
I know after like, and this was literally we just found this out 3 days ago. So it just
Was this one of the ants that you saw when you were visiting?
no, but it was like I only saw her brother and her sister.
Mm.
But yeah, I just like right now like my aunt and my grandma are a little paranoid just because like my grandma's sick.
Yeah.
Like, okay, we like really can't bring anything in. Like, I know.
They're probably not thrilled we're going to Disneyland.
Well, they know, but we'll see. We'll see. I mean, like, no, I'm still going. Like, I already made the reservation. I almost likely have to quarantine just in case, or take a test when I get back, like after, yeah.
Oh my goodness, what was so Peaches was giving me shit. He's like, I want to go on the Star Wars ride because I never get to go on it because every time we've gone, you don't want to go on it. And I was like, you can go on it without me. He's like, no, but then you'll be at the other side of the park. And I was like, I walk fast. By the time I'm on the other side of the park and back, you guys will be done with the ride.
He could ride it with Phil. I'm sure Phil hasn't gone on it, and I really don't care about going on it.
Oh, for those that don't know, don't worry, we're not giving Disney money. The tickets were free. We're going to Disney in a bit, or like next weekend.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
I had accumulated a bunch of tickets from working with Disney, and I found out that they didn't expire and that they got extended till 2022.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, and I was like, yeah. And so two of the tickets that I had expired in June, but I input them into the system and they went through.
Oh, okay.
So I was like, fuck yes, because at first I was like, damn it. I had 10 tickets total, and I was like, oh, I lost 2, so I have 8. But when I tried out the ones that were expired, I was like, fuck yes, I have 10 tickets total.
I know, like drunk. He wants to come and go to Disneyland, and I'm just like, Mofo came to California to go hiking with some cute girl, and I was like, drunk, why don't you just like stay an extra day and go to Disneyland? And he's I don't know. He ain't got time for that. I was like, I'm sorry. I'm not. What's her name? Her name's McKenna, and I'm not hiking up mountains with you drunk. There you go. Drink my drink. But yeah, so he wants to come and go down, and I've been telling him, I was like, it is so much better than Disney World, because ever since I went, I've been talking so much smack about Disney World. I was like,
that was me, and then I
Disney
felt kind of
World.
bad though. So my roommate Christina from my college program, I felt bad because like her first visit to Disneyland, I just kept shitting on how bad Disney World was, but that to the point I really did not let her enjoy Disneyland.
Oh my god, you butt.
I know, and then I realized I was like, I'm so sorry, Christina, but obviously Disneyland's a lot better. Especially like, It's a Small World is so ugly compared to Disneyland's. Like, don't
really?
like.
Are those like old school?
There's this. Well, one, it's underground.
Oh.
And two, it's like you strip away half of the stuff It's a Small World has at Disneyland, and you have the Disney World one. Like you don't even have, at the end it ends before like all the worlds unite. You have the U.S. and they don't have that part. They
like
don't
with
have
Woody and Jesse and stuff.
Yeah, they don't have the U.S. like the Western Frontier, and then they don't have the mermaids. Anna, I was so disappointed because
They
that's
don't
my
have
favorite
Lilo and
part.
Stitch and the mermaids.
They don't have the fucking mermaids, and that's my favorite part of It's a Small World. And I was so disappointed. It was shorter than the one at Disneyland. It wasn't as pretty, especially because the one at Disneyland, it lights up at night, and then they also do stuff like with lights for the holiday season and fireworks. So fuck yes, it's a lot better.
My favorite part, well, I like the part where it's all the different people and they're all, I feel like I like every aspect of each section. Like I like that they have the Disney characters. You know me, I like seeing Cinderella. I like that Alice in Wonderland is just right there in the beginning, like her and the rabbit. And I like Aladdin and Jasmine. I like that Melody is just randomly thrown in there. I'm like, fuck, here's this movie nobody remembers. You guys remember Ariel has a daughter? Nope, nobody does. Here she is.
Also, half of the animatronics were broken, or not functioning properly, which is very sad and depressing.
Well, when Drunk comes, you should come to Disneyland with us.
We'll see, because I already made reservations for the rest of my tickets.
Oh, you're fine. I wasn't going to ask you to use your tickets.
Oh.
But I think he said he's going to come in September, but I know you're super busy because it's your birthday.
We'll see. The week of my birthday, yeah, because I'll be in San Francisco, and then I go to Disneyland. I come back on the 20th. I go to Disneyland on the 22nd, and then
What if we're already there?
Then we could hang out.
I need to message Drunk and see when he's coming, but I know he's going to right outside of Tijuana to help with this orphanage. I'm just like, fuck, you make me feel so useless in my life. He's like, yeah, I'm going out here to help them finish building this orphanage. And I'm like, I'm painting a picture of eyes. Oh my God. Jesus.
I'm painting a picture of eyes, and I'm drawing half naked horror villain characters.
Well, yeah, you should tell everyone on the stream what your random idea was, that which I think is great. I don't know why you're posting them so early. I would wait until October to post them.
No, well, because I want to make merch out of them. So.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to. Well, I need to go get my iPad fixed tomorrow, and then I'm gonna try to push out 2 more within the next week and a half, because we'll see. Because I have to start working on. Well, I have to wait till Monday to hear back from the drag queen to see if I'm gonna design something or not.
That was the strangest sentence.
Yeah.
For people that don't know the context of what you're talking about.
I got in touch with the drag queen who asked me to do a commission for her. So yeah, that's what's going on. And at the same time, I'm working on this, it was part of this meme I saw where it was a picture of Ghostface from the movie screen, and then like a bunch like lingerie. It's like, should you mix them together? And then I just ran with it and drew Ghostface in lingerie.
Which is hilarious.
If you guys want to check it out, it's on my Instagram or Twitter. It's at Sketch Savvy for Twitter and at sketch.savvy on Instagram.
The Instagrams. I saw that post that you did about how Instagram is changing their like share abilities. I'm like, gosh, stop. You guys are breaking your own system. But I did see like before that it doesn't matter how many likes you get, it's how many people save your post. And I was like, that's kind of weird.
Save, comment, and share. That's what it mostly works off of.
Yeah, so I thought it was weird. I'm like, if the sharing is like one of your top like things, why would you make it harder for people to share? Like, why would you take away that feature?
Yeah.
It's very strange what they're doing. Okay, blending time. Let me pause this.
So when are you gonna draw my eye?
You're like so far down on the list because you took for fucking ever to.
I'm sorry, I was trying to get the perfect lighting.
Well,
it was worth it.
I need to order more canvases. I only have 3 left after this.
Dude, I went to Ross and I bought a whole stack. I mean, they're on cardboard, but a whole stack of like 21 different size canvases for $22.
What size canvases are they?
Let me see.
So these are 5x5, and I actually found a site that like does pro packs of them.
Scratch that. 28 canvases. There's 5x7, 8x10, 9x12, and 11x14.
So for those in the chat that don't know, so there's this tricky thing about buying stuff for art. So all of the art, like canvases and panels that you can get, I can't remember, it's one or the other. I think it's that the canvases are the European sizes, but America makes frames, or like the framing for American standard is different than European. So the canvases and everything that you paint on is the European sizing, and then the frames are American sizing. So you always have to get custom frames if you're painting on a canvas, unless you're making and stretching your own canvases. So it makes it super, super expensive to frame stuff because they are stubborn and they decide to do that. Make all the canvases on the European standard.
Yep.
So it's a pain in the ass when you're framing stuff. I have watched a few YouTube videos on how to make frames. And so I keep telling Peaches, like, baby, can you make this for me? Can you make this for me? And I'm kind of getting sick and tired of waiting for him to make it for me. So I'm like, babe, do you have these tools? And he's like, yeah. And I was like, can you show me how to use them so I could just do this myself? So I think I'm going to try. Because if I could just make my own frames and not have to rely on like anyone else, and I just have to go to like, I hate going to Home Depot, but if I could figure that out, I'd be in business. Framing my own shit, Sab. That'd be great. After what they did, that one chick that framed my HK painting and just destroyed it, I'm like, fucking, she's nice, but I was like, how can you not see that this frame is damaged, and why are you putting a painting in a damaged frame? Like, why wouldn't you call me and tell me that this frame was damaged? Why would you still continue to put the frame in and then damage the frame in the painting in the process? I don't understand. Like, don't you have a brain? But I don't know. I guess it's too much to ask for some people.
Probably because they don't know what they're doing.
Well, there's this meme, everyone in the chat, that I sent to Sav, And it's like when you walk into an art store and the person there is working is like, "Hi, can I help you with anything? Do you have any questions?" And it's like, "I know more than you."
I know. I just reshared it when it was like when a pop-up Halloween store comes up and an employee comes up to you. Like, I know more than you.
Mm. Did we ever watch that show Face Off together with like the monster movie makeup people?
Together, no, but I was like a hardcore Face Off fan.
Yeah, me and my
Because I'm
sisters
like,
used to watch it.
it's no longer called Face Off. I think they had legal issues with that title, so now it's called something else.
Yeah, makes sense.
Which I was like, after what, 7, maybe like 9 seasons, you guys decided to change the name?
I think it's because they're doing like another reboot of that movie. So now they got all meh about it, you know?
If anything, right now, my thing is there's this drag show called Dragula, and I fucking love it.
Oh no,
It's
what
like,
was it? I want to tell you. One of the fuck. One of the guys that's like a judge on that show, he was at Midsummer Scream and he saw like my paintings and he said that he
mhm.
liked them. He's like, he's like, those are cool. And I was like, thanks. And then I like had a mini freak out and Peaches was like, what? And I was like, that guy's like, he's a famous like makeup artist for like monsters.
Yeah, I found the show during quarantine last year, and I fell in love. And I was supposed to go see season 3's winner. It was this drag king named Landon Sider, and he was
Wait, what's
performing
the show
in
called?
Dragula.
Mm.
So it's like RuPaul's Drag Race, but it's all horror and gore. Yeah, so it's great. And yeah, so the winner, Landon Sider from season 3, was performing in Riverside yesterday. I was supposed to go see him with my boyfriend, but my boyfriend got sick, so we didn't go. It's okay. I'm hoping I could catch his show in Long Beach in 2 weeks.
Mm.
If not Long Beach, then LA. I think on the 10th he performs in LA, and then 11th in Long Beach. But I want to see the one in the 10th because I think he performs along Bitch Pudding, who is the the season 2 winner of Drag Race, and she's fucking awesome.
Well, let me know. I'll go with you.
You're out of town that weekend.
Oh shit, never mind. Oh yeah, it's the Festia. So it's Festia is the Portuguese celebration, and so people actually come from Portugal just to go to tiny random town in the middle of California's Festia. And so
honestly, I think that's where my grandma and I went for 2 years in a row.
Where?
Because like I remember you showed me pictures of it, and I was like, that looks exactly like the Portuguese event we went to.
Why were you at a Festia?
Was there a mass or something? Because that's the reason. There's like this huge mass, and that's the reason why we went. And just it was all in Portuguese, and there's Portuguese people there, and we always did
Portuguese.
Well, I didn't know that. I just thought like, oh, it's just a Portuguese festival, and they're doing all the mass.
Name of the town?
No, because we drove all the way from LA. We took a bus. It was a retreat that her and her church friends put together. My grandma was very involved with the church from our town. So
Are they Catholic?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or she was, because she's no longer with us, but yeah.
Oh, that grandma.
Yeah.
I was thinking your other grandma. I was like, really?
Well, they're both
Catholic. All the way up to Gustine?
I don't think she went with us. Did she? I don't know. She went. So the first year, I think it was just me and Carol. my cousin. And then the second year, I think that's when Izzy went, along with like a couple of my other cousins.
Was it super hot when you went there?
Mm,
How long was the trip for you? That'll really tell you if it was disgusting or not.
we were on the bus for hours.
Okay.
So yeah, we would get home like at I don't know, because I think we would leave like at 9 or 8, just so we wouldn't be home we'd get home like around 2 in the morning. So yeah.
Did you stay for like the parade and the party?
We got there early, like right when it started, and we didn't stay too late because like we had to be home by a certain time, because like we rented a bus, it wasn't like owned. So, and it was one of those expensive buses with like AC and everything, not just like a regular little. Yeah, no.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Maybe you were in my neck of the woods. How long ago was this?
I was in high school. It was like my actually, I think my first year I went, because I was wearing my cross country jacket. It was a sophomore year, and then the second year was junior year.
Why are they talking about Carol Danvers in the chat?
I said my cousin Carol.
Oh. That.
No, you froze. Anna, you're frozen.
Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you now.
Okay.
But you're frozen. Oh, wait. It's slowly coming back. It's a little choppy.
How many kids does your cousin Carol have now?
Just 2.
A boy and a girl? Or?
2 boys.
Oh, okay. That's so crazy that we were only at her wedding like a few years ago.
4 or 5 years ago. Holy crap.
That was 4 or 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Dude, time flies by so fast. Oh my god, you know what popped up on my my Snapchat memories? It was the sawing through the door. That was like a few days ago. I was like, oh my god. So for those that don't know, I was living in San Francisco and I accidentally locked the door to my room and then I shut my door. And so there was a saw in the apartment, so I sawed the seam of the door and me and Sab pushed against it. I stuck my very skinny,
I don't even know how.
very long fingers through and unlocked the door because we didn't want to break down the door. And Sab filmed me sawing through the door.
And you just hear me laughing the whole time because it was hilarious. And it still is when I watch the video.
I was just like, what the fuck am I wearing? Because I'm wearing like a bathing suit with like a cover. I was like, this was not in summer. Why am I wearing a bathing suit? Were we going somewhere?
It was not in summer and it was San Francisco. So
I know. Like, why am I wearing a swimsuit with like a cover on?
Where's a swimsuit in San Francisco? No one.
I don't even like. Why was I wearing a swimsuit? My only thought was like, was I trying like stuff on?
I think you were cleaning your closet around that time.
Oh, was I like going through clothes? That's probably
I think
what it was.
so.
Trying stuff on, getting rid of it. I was actually doing that today. I'm like, I need to get rid of so much stuff.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I need to go through my closet because like now I have no more hangers, and I can't hang all my clothes anymore. And I'm like, well, I think it's time to go through it and get rid of stuff.
I hate getting rid of stuff.
Will Anna wear a suit or a dress to Sab's wedding when it happens? Neither, because I'm never getting married. And I'm
if I ever get married, I'm making them all wear the ugliest fucking dresses I can find. I'm one of those chicks.
I could still wear my Moulin Rouge dress, right?
No, you're wearing a fucking, I don't know, you're going to wear a Rose Tico costume. That's what I would put all the girls in. It's like the ugliest thing I can find. That's what
Okay,
everyone's
you
wearing.
didn't specify which one, so the last one she had on was actually not that bad, so I'm going with that one.
The one from the last. But no, I don't want any. As ugly as that is, I wouldn't do that to another person. No, I'd be like the big '80s style, like with big puffy sleeves and like the stupid hats and stuff. Like it's gonna be ugly. Just FYI, just warning.
But you told me in college I could wear my red dress.
Well, I changed my mind. Well, you can wear a red potato sack.
Okay. I'm willing to negotiate with that. Yeah. I can work with that as long as it's red.
Yeah, you can wear a red potato sack. That's fine. What's up, everyone? Hello. Drinking my juice. So I totally like forgot that yesterday was Friday, and so I was like streaming and like I made lots of videos yesterday, and so it's like cool, which kind of just means if I get them all done in one day, that means I don't have to do it the next day. So I was like, cool, I'm gonna sleep in, and then I'll wake up, I'll do Yellow Flash show, then I'll do a stream, then I'll go back to working, and so I realized I'm like, oh fuck, it was Friday night, and I'm like, I'm sorry, Peaches, we could have hung out and done something. And he's just like, it's okay. He's been like binge watching this show called Blacklist. It's like really good. Whenever I walk in and like he's watching an episode, I'm like, oh, what happened now? And he's like, this, and this. I'm like, oh shit. Good show. I like it. I would recommend it. All right. James Spader. Yes, James Spader's in it. It's good. Good part. Yeah, the last one I saw, he got a Winston Churchill's hat. Because he had like this penny that was like worth $3 million. And he's just like, all right, I'm going to use it. And she's like, what? She's like, that penny's worth $3 million. And this guy brings out a box and he's like, do you have it? And he's like, yes, it's authentic. And he's like, it's Winston Churchill's hat. And so he gets Winston Churchill because he's, James Spader's like bald. So he's got his little hat and he's all happy. It's like this big moment. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is like when I find a good pair of shoes. Alrighty. Let's get. Oh, this is dried enough.
Did you watch the? Oh, I guess not. If you've been busy, like making videos. The Bob Ross documentary.
No, I think I saw you texting me or something about that. I didn't even know they made one.
Yeah, it's sad.
Oh well, of course it's sad.
No, like it's fucked up sad.
Oh God, do I want to watch it?
Let's just say the way it left me, it makes me not want to watch another Bob Ross video anymore.
Like, because you don't like Bob Ross?
No, it has nothing to do with Bob Ross.
What?
It has to do with so it's mostly about his family and his business partners fighting over his estate after he died.
Oh.
And it's just like, yeah, it's just such a fucked up situation.
Yeah, people's true colors come out, especially over money. And I had to deal with that shit. It sucks. But I'm not Bob Ross,
I don't know. I just been like on a documentary binge lately because I even watched.
Always on a documentary binge.
But like, it's usually on serial killers or murderers.
You've seen all of them at this point.
Pretty much. That's why I'm going in a different route. Because I even watched the Val Kilmer documentary on Prime Video.
Oh, was that good?
It was. It's also sad, but like.
I was like, he's still alive. Why are they making a documentary on him?
Well, because it's about like his journey as an actor and then him dealing with his throat cancer. And so, yeah.
When did he find out he had throat cancer?
I just found out like a month ago.
What? I mean,
yeah, I didn't know. I don't really know. I didn't before yesterday. I really didn't know much about Val Kilmer except that he voiced Moses in God, and that he was Batman.
Oh.
And the only reason I found out more is because
you never saw Tombstone?
I saw parts of it, but that was like in middle school, and I didn't pay attention to who was acting in it. So, and I watched it in middle school because it was part of a history lesson, and I just did not want to pay attention.
Fuck, I wish I could have watched Tombstone in school. That's a good movie.
Well, we don't watch all of it, so it was confusing. We only watched certain scenes.
I remember we had to watch, and it sucks because I was going to be gone. So we watched 7 Angry Men. Mm-hmm. And so I was gone the next day because I had a water polo tournament. I was like, fuck, I want to watch this movie. So get this, Blockbuster was still around. So I made my dad take me to Blockbuster. I'm like, I want to watch this movie. So that's how I saw 12 Angry Men. But yeah.
Yeah, I honestly, like, as soon as I hear Val Kilmer talking, even when I watch him as Batman, I just think Moses. That's it. Because we watched it so many times that's all I hear is Moses. Oh, it's so sad though, the way he sounds now.
What does he sound like?
He's speaking through like a tube in his throat.
Oh god.
Kind of like smokers, like when they, yeah.
That sucks. Poor guy.
Yeah.
He was so talented too.
Mm-hmm. But he's found like another artistic outlet. He started like painting, creating like collages and stuff. He even has a studio.
Oh yeah, like what?
It's in Malibu? Huh?
Oh, it's in Malibu?
I think so.
Oh, you can go there?
I don't know.
We should go see Val Kilmer's painting, Seb. I was actually going to ask you, I was like, I want to go to the Getty again because I want to go look at some of Rembrandt's paintings that they have there because I like the way he does eyes. And I'm like, I need to see it. I have photos from the last time I saw it, but I'm like, I need to see it again in person. Now that I'm like working on this, I know like what to look for.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, Peaches, hey, do you want to go? And he's like, no, because he's like taking apart his car because like some water pump broke. So his like car's all taken apart. And so I was like, okay, I'll like wait a couple weeks till he doesn't, because now we're like relying on my old truck.
Mm-hmm.
And so I was like, all right, we'll wait until his car's fixed. But I don't know if he's going to want to go with me. So I was like, oh, I'll just drag Sav there. She'll enjoy it.
Yes, I love museums. Fucking these fucking mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes.
Yeah, stupid no-see-ums. They're eating me alive.
Wait, they're what?
The no-see-ums, they're like really small. It's like you can't see them, which is why they're called no-see-ums.
Mm. I thought that was like one of those clever, funny things that they threw in on Lilo and Stitch. It's like, we need to save the mosquitoes. Then he gets here and he's like, look at all the mosquitoes. And then it's like, ah!
This one is, I can't even remember the whole quote. Something, 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 perch. It's like, oh, there's another one. Yeah, that's me. I'm Pleakley. That's me with mosquitoes. Last year on 4th of July, when I was watching the fireworks, I got bit so many times, and I even covered up. I made sure to wear a sweater in the hot fucking sun and pants. Nope. The next day, I had 86 mosquito bites. 86. I counted them all.
What blood type do you have?
Sorry, not 86. 68. If I flipped the numbers. 68.
Sav, what blood type do you have?
O positive.
That's why. I hear they
Well,
like
no,
positive
it's not
blood.
just that. It's just because I retain a lot of body heat and mosquitoes.
Through heat.
Yeah, they're attracted to heat. So
you just have no luck no matter what.
no. It was weird though. In Mexico, I didn't get the whole trip when I was in Mexico, the whole month, I did not get bit until the last day I was there. But my aunt and my grandpa, like, they got eaten alive. And my aunt was like, why the hell do they like me and not you here? I'm like, I don't know, but I'm enjoying this break. Like, I'm enjoying not being eaten alive by mosquitoes. But of course, the fucking last night we're there, I got eaten alive. It's like, well, it was a nice run.
Yeah, you almost made it through unscathed. Oh, the eyes. Windows to the soul.
This one's coming wrong. I can't fucking talk. This one's coming along nicely.
Thank you. Thank you. I need to make some darker colors because this part of his eye is like really the waterline. It's really dark on this corner. It's like he's being backlit by a window right here. And so like this is all dark and then this is like the light part.
So where am I in the lineup? You said far back, but like, do you have an estimate?
Like I think either 39 or 40.
Oh, okay. And this is number 7? Okay. How about on my birthday, you paint my... I
guess I can do 2 streams in one day.
Or you just bump mine up and paint it on my birthday. Be like, Savannah gets special privileges because it's her birthday.
Oh, I just want to put this out there. I have a low-key obsession with albinism. So if you guys know anyone that is albino, and meaning they have albinism, can you please get a photo of them for me and send it to me? Because I think that they are interesting and fascinating, and so so me and Sav, we used to like tease that there's this one guy in college named Bob who was like our muse, and because he was so majestic, and so we loved drawing him. Like some of the best drawings I've ever done in my life were drawings of Bob, people that have albinism, they absolutely fascinate me, and all like. Even like animals and stuff. So I remember there's an albino alligator in the San Francisco Academy of Arts. Academy of Arts and Sciences. And his name is Claude. And I remember just drawing him in all the different colors that were in his skin. It's amazing. So that kind of like introduced me to the obsession and love of people and animals that have that magical quality about them. So if you guys know anyone with albinism or see one on a regular basis, please try to send me a photo or give me a photo or get them in contact with me because I would love to like just have them as like an on-call model. Thank you. Sav, do you know anyone with albinism?
No, I don't.
God damn it. Help to me sometimes. Everyone's going to start laughing at me. So I think people that are with dwarfism, I love it when I see like a little person It makes me so happy. And so I was talking about Bond the other night, and then somebody sent me an email. They're like, Anna, you like the man with the golden gun because there's a little person in it. And I was like, well, that too. And Count Dooku's in it too. Are any of your eye models midgets? I don't know. I honestly don't know because they're only sending me pictures of their eyes. Oh, you know, I forgot to pass on the information. Somebody asked me to do a commission like a long time ago, and I told them, I was like, I'm not taking commissions right now, but I have a friend that might do it. She has time, and I totally forgot to send that person your information.
Rude. I'm just
I'll
kidding.
pass it on.
Looks like I got another one right now.
Yeah, I know you're busy. I'll look into it and I'll pass it forward.
Okay. Yeah, it looks like I'm doing another Disney store one.
Of course.
And I'm just like, no, I should have put a cutoff date for Disney store, but too late. Oh well. At first, I need to get my tablet fixed, which I'm gonna do tomorrow. Which they said at most it's just $50 because I might just switch it in for another one. Because I mean, it still works. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. It just has one huge crack across the screen. Like, it's barely noticeable, but I was happy as soon as it said, yeah, well, because you got the insurance. At most you'll pay is $49. And I was like, ooh. It's like, but that's if nothing else is wrong with the tablet. And I'm like, okay, I'll make sure nothing else is wrong with the tablet. But
yeah, but you know what they're doing is they're changing it in for a refurbished one, which means that one might have like an even bigger problem. You know?
No, he said they would give me a new one.
Okay. Make sure, ask them, say, is it a brand new one or a refurbished one?
He said brand new one, or else if they're out of stock in the store, they'd have to order me one.
Mm.
Exactly what he said. I paid attention. I was like, okay. Ow.
Yeah, don't let them rip you off, because refurbished, half the time that means, oh, this one it was shit, and so we fixed it, and then you might have a problem later from like the same bug or something. Oh, that was the wrong color, damn it. So I went all out getting Halloween decorations because I like those big blow up Halloween decorations. And I don't really like the Nightmare Before Christmas, but Peaches does. And so I was like, there's a lot of kids in the neighborhood, and I know they would get excited if they saw like Jack Skellington and Sally and all that. So I got like a big giant one of Oogie Boogie with like those 3 kids, and then there was one with like Jack and Zero sitting on gravestones, and so I got those. And then I got just like a bunch of extra gravestones, like with pumpkins and stuff and ghosts and stuff. And so my whole front yard is gonna look like a graveyard.
That's cool.
Yeah. And then I got a bunch of stuff for like inside the house. So I'm super excited to decorate. I already have like a lot of stuff that I got because there's a TJ Maxx Home Goods, and I swear their stuff is so good. And so I'm like, well, I'm gonna get decorations and I'm gonna load up this year, and then I don't really need any for like the next year because I already have it, since now I have to decorate like a whole house. And it gets really festive, so I like it. Like, I feel the holidays. It's fun, but it's expensive, but it's like worth it. Because when you see like how much like the stuff, well, it's gonna last for a long time, and then it's like your house looks so cool when it's done. Oh, I like where this is at now. Pause it on my little phone thing. Okay, there we go. Ooh, do you want to see? I started adding copper leafing to one of the paintings.
Mm-hmm.
So I had to like lay it down, wait for it to like dry and stuff. But so there's some of the copper.
Ooh.
Yeah. Like here, I'll show you. This, I got like different kinds of gold leafing and copper. I actually like this one better. So this is like the gold compared to like the copper. This one's a little bit more like antique-y. And then this one's like super, super shiny. But then here, like this is the I got like a different gold. And so this one's like all shiny. I thought it would look good. So
I don't know why it reminds me of Peter Capaldi, even though it's his eyes are more like sunken in.
Ah.
It just resembles Peter Capaldi.
Interesting. Okay. Also, everyone, thank you so much for being here. There's 41 people here. Please smash the like button, please, and thank you. Did Drunk Shane ever send you Cavill's email? No, motherfucker. Here's the thing I'm pissed off about. Okay, Shane has Henry's email. Doesn't send it to me. All of those people that were on the Zack Snyder stream got to meet Zack Snyder. I know he insulted everyone, but they should have said, hey, you all just fucking insulted us, but can you do our friend Anna a solid and give us Henry Cavill's phone number for her, and then maybe we'll kind of forgive you? Nobody does me a solid. Nobody does me any favors. I'm over here like, you all fucking know that man has Henry Cavill's phone number. Did any of you do me a solid? No. I'm going to remember that forever. I'll never forget that. Sav, could you imagine if I was on a stream with someone that had Ewan McGregor's number?
Oh,
And I didn't say anything or ask anything.
I would be very, very upset.
Exactly.
I don't think we could be friends anymore.
I'm like, you all thought Gina won't give it to you? I'm not going to. Okay, guys. Gina could kill me with one punch. You don't ask another girl for her ex-boyfriend's phone number. You just don't do that. I did tell Drunk, though, I was like, if you ever get her phone, can you just like scroll through, see if she even still has it? Thank you.
If anyone ever gets a hold of Ewan McGregor's phone number, send it to Anna so she can forward it to me. Please, please.
He's not married anymore. You got a chance.
No, but he just had a kid.
What? He had a baby with that bitch?
Yeah.
Oh, God, that thing's going to be hideous. I don't even think his genes can say, I'm sorry. I know it's mean. I think that chick is fugly. I don't know how she's famous, because I don't think she's a good actress either.
Yeah, neither do I. She's very bland.
So much better. That makes me so... He spawned with that woman? Really? Oh, my God. It's like when you look... Okay, here's the thing. The men that Marilyn Monroe married were talented. So at least, you know, Joe DiMaggio, not exactly Brad Pitt, right? But he's fucking great baseball player, right? Okay. Ewan McGregor, he can get almost any fucking woman in the world he wants, and that's the chick he decides to cheat on his wife. Like, dude, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. I did see that like song that his daughter made, and I was like, oh.
His daughter made a song?
Yeah, she has like an Instagram, and she like did this song about how she's pissed off at him for cheating, and I was like, girl,
nice.
Yeah, I was like, you know, the internet's forever. He's still gonna be your dad, even though he's an asshole. I get it. She's like 14 or something.
I remember when you texted me like, Savannah, he's single now. I'm like, but he fucking cheated. Why would like give it some time?
Yeah, but he was with his wife for a long time.
Yeah, they're like 20 years.
Yeah, so maybe there was problems, you know. Well, obviously there was problems, or else he wouldn't be cheating. But I don't know. Oh, dude, I know you know because I blew up my Instagram with it. But oh my God, Cristiano went back to Manchester United.
I know.
I'm so fucking stoked.
I just saw 3 posts and then I was like, okay, I'm not scrolling anymore. And then I go on Instagram and your story, I'm like, this fucking bitch. Scamming me with Ronaldo.
Everything is Ronaldo. Well, now I was stoked, and so I messaged Captain Chokeout, and I'm like, dude, me and Peaches will totally, like, once, like, you know, the world kind of gets back to normal, we are totally going to try to go to the UK to see Ronaldo play for Manchester United. And I was, like, looking. I can't find any of my fucking clothes. That's kind of why I was organizing my closet. I'm like, where the fuck is my Manchester United jersey? And I was pissed. I was looking for it all day, and I yelled at Peaches. I was like, did you take it because you thought it was the Munchkins? And he's like, no, I didn't. I was like, then where the fuck is it? And he's like, I don't know. And so I tore apart my house, and I'm like, did I leave it at, like, my parents' house or something? I don't know. I can't find my jersey. Not happy about it. But Cristiano Ronaldo went back to Manchester United. So fucking awesome. Oh, that was a funny comment. Somebody said that man was married for 20 years. That makes a lot of chicks hot. Aw. Well, I hope the guy never feels that way about me. Jeez. But so yeah, I think that would be fun, like getting to go to like England and then also like seeing Cristiano Ronaldo play. Me and Peaches were like, next World Cup, we're like, we gotta go because that's probably gonna be him, and like if they make it, like that could be like Messi's last one. Is Messi in it? I don't know. I don't follow him the way it is. When are we gonna talk hockey? Oh God, I got no time for that. I remember my friend there. She's like, let's go to a hockey game, and like the whole drive up there, because we went to San Jose Sharks game. And the whole time they were like, oh yeah, they fight. Hockey's so much fun. It was the most boring fucking game I've ever seen. It was cold, and I'm like, what the hell is this? And they're like, yeah, that was probably the boringest hockey game to ever exist. And I was like, but that was the first one I ever saw, and I'm like, I don't like it.
I think you're just used to watching men be over dramatic in soccer. I can't watch men's soccer.
Basketball. You don't get more over dramatic than basketball.
I can't watch men's soccer. I just start screaming at how over dramatic they are. You see women, they're fucking like bouncing off each other and bleeding, and they're still like this.
Even fucking worse. The women are so worse.
No.
Yes. Oh my God, all they do is like complain, and they're oh my God. I feel like, to be fair, every team has like that LeBron player that's like, man, it's a foul, and it's like they didn't even fucking touch you. No, there was one. Oh my God, I was pissed the last game that Portugal played in Euro Cup. I was fucking pissed because the refs kept calling this shit. And I'm like, yo, motherfucker, you're calling it on Portugal, but did you see what they fucking did to the player? Like, holy shit. Like, oh my God, it was pissing me off. Sometimes the refs, I'm like, who paid for you? I know you're not doing this of your own account. I don't trust you anymore. Not that I ever really trust a ref. That must be it must be a fun job, but it also must be shitty because you just got people trying to pay you off every fucking day. You know? And it's like, ooh, you know, my kid might need surgery. Should I take this bribe and like ruin my reputation? And they're almost every single time, they're like, yeah, let's do that. It's like, fuck you. All right, I remember Peaches got so excited because we got tickets to what was it? It was a Real Madrid, and was it LA Galaxy? I'm not sure, but it was in LA. It must have been LA Galaxy, but it was Ronaldo was on leave because his twins were born, and I'm like, so we were so excited, and then we're like, Ronaldo's not even gonna be there because he had babies, and we're like, well, that's a really fucking good excuse, but we're still bummed. I remember when I was in middle school, and my teacher was giving this one kid shit for not going to tutoring. She's like, why aren't you going to tutoring today? And he's like, because my mom might have a baby. And she's like, oh, okay then. Like, that's a good excuse, for missing something. If you can't make it to something, that's a pretty good excuse. You know what I mean? Sav doesn't know. Sav's not paying attention to me anymore.
I heard you.
What's
Sorry, I've been having an issue these last 2 weeks with my eyelid twitching nonstop. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
I get that sometimes too.
Like I read, like it's eye strain from staring at a screen for too long, and I'm just like, oh great. So I'm thinking like once I knock out, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3 commissions right now. Once I knock those out, I might have to take a break.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah. It just won't stop twitching. Like well, I mean, it does, but it just like every 10, 15 minutes, it starts twitching. And like, I was like, oh, go away, because it happens every once in a while. But no, it's been nonstop for 2 weeks.
That's frustrating.
And I'm like, why? But honestly, it makes sense because that's right around the time when I hopped on and started doing those Disney store commissions because I was working like crazy trying to get them out. I don't know.
Did you see I changed my nails?
No.
Not that you care.
No, I don't, Anna. Gosh. I'm just kidding. I just don't pay attention to your nails. Like, ooh, Anna's nails this whole stream. She's working
How
on.
dare you? You're not a real friend. You don't pay attention. Come on, Sam.
I don't even know what your nails were before.
They were longer and they were ombre.
Mine are all jacked up. I mean, they're long, but like, I only put 1 coat of paint over them because I didn't want to put a second one because I wanted to take a nap. And I was like, if they're not dry and I roll over them, they're going to have the imprint of the fabric. And then I got too lazy and I didn't put another coat or a top coat. So now they're all chipped.
I can't even do like painting my nails. They chip and they're ugly. So I just go and get them done. I'm like, fuck it. I can, can take a few bucks and invest in myself. Have a little spa day.
I can't wait. I can't wait to have Kim's nail person do my nails. I'm excited because Kim's nails are awesome. Every time I see her post like her new nail design, I'm just like,
what does Kim do now?
She just got a new job. She moved up. She's working for a bank. I forgot exactly.
Oh, yeah, she's working from home.
Huh? She's working from.
I think she was working for the bank when I knew her, right? Yeah. She's been working for that bank for a long time.
Yeah. So she moved up. She got a promotion. And I don't know exactly what it is. She just told me she got a promotion. It's more pay and she gets to work from home most of the time until further notice. But yeah, I think she only has 1 more month of working from home. I think that's what she said. But yeah, but she says it's nice because she gets to, like, she's like, I don't even stay in my apartment in San Francisco. I just go and stay with my mom in San Jose. She's like, it's nice. It's nice to get a break from the city.
Yeah. Are her and Isaiah still together?
Yeah.
Jeez, how many years is it now?
About 6.
Jesus.
5 or 6 years. I don't. Was he working there before you started working there, or was it after?
After.
Okay, then about 5.
Remember Henry?
Oh God. the weird, awkward, and uncomfortable comments he used to make. Yes.
So I can't see the eyelashes on the bottom row in this photo, but I'm just going to assume they're there because I like painting eyelashes. I found that they're fun.
Oh, I should go to bed.
Well, I'm almost done. You can wait.
Yeah. I told myself already. I was like, oh, wait, she looks like she's almost done. I just have to be up. I mean, like, 10 is sleeping in for me anyways, so I have to wake up. I have to be up by 10, and so I could be ready by 11 and then go to the Apple store.
Mm.
I just hate that the only Apple store is all the way in Victoria Gardens. It's so far.
Who's taking you?
My aunt.
That's nice of her.
Yeah.
She yawns. I got that Pogo song stuck in my head from Flash's stream.
And I used Sith Force persuade on her. You persuaded me to stay.
Hee hee hee. My evil plan is working.
Fucking mosquito. Oh my god, where'd you go? It was a big one.
That's what she said.
Oh, dude. Fuck. So last night, I was on the phone with Phil, and then I hear a helicopter hovering over, and I just ignored it. And then all of a sudden, I hear the blowhorn, and I hear, "Come out with your hands up."
Oh my god, for real?
Yes. And then I heard, I didn't hear all of it, but I heard, "Come out with your hands up," or else and then I didn't hear the or else part, and I was like, "Fuck!" So then I ran out of my room, and I told my grandma, my aunt, I'm like, lock all the windows, lock all the doors, because it was literally happening. The helicopter's literally over our house.
Oh god.
Yeah, and like, so I went on this app called the Neighbor app, and like people from the city that I live in, like, they post things on it. So I saw someone post like, what's going on. Then I went on the YouTube or the Facebook page, and I commented, hey, what's going on? What are they saying on the megaphone? And they're saying they're looking for a guy named something Torres. What's his name? Oh man. Anyways, and they said, come out with your hands up, or else we'll release the dogs. And then I found out that they literally blocked the street that I live off of, like the two intersecting streets that you have to turn, like where I live off of. They blocked out those streets, and then I heard like down the street, like 2 miles away, a bunch of cop cars drove up towards my area. And yeah, I was like, what the fuck? And it was weird. Turns out this person was wanted, or they were a parolee on the run. They were a murder suspect.
Oh, that's fun. Of course they would go to your neighborhood.
And you know what? I realized just like, huh. Well, at first, my first thought was, oh, I was like joking around. Oh, someone escaped from the prison because I live so close to the women's prison, and both men's and women's prison. And then I realized, you know what? In this last year and a half, there's been so many of those helicopter occurrences. And I've lived in this area so many times. And,
It's like, yeah, I wonder what's going on there, Sav.
But like, this has never happened before. Like, I've lived here before in the past, like 2-3 times, in different times in my life. I've never heard helicopters looking for people. But within this last year and a half, it's become a more common occurrence. And I'm like, well, this area's gone to shit.
People are escaping. They're like, deuces, prison, we're getting out. Shawshank Redemption, this ass.
But yeah, and then like they caught him because someone commented, my buddy works for the law enforcement, and they caught him, so everyone could chill. And I'm like, cool. But like I was just going through all the apps and making sure, like, what are people saying? What's going on? I'm so intrigued.
Alright, where is this?
Dominic Torres, that's his name, which I thought was kind of funny because although they're not the same person, my godparents' nephew is named Dominic Torres. And I automatically thought of him, but like, no, they're not the same person. And they live in completely different areas.
Mm.
But yeah, that went down. It was an interesting night.
Only in your neighborhood. How far away does Phil live from you?
Like on a good day with no traffic, 20 minutes.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. He lives in Riverside.
I don't know if Porkins is still in the chat. He says he loves it. Aw, thanks, Porkins. I hope I got your eyelashes right. Can't really see many here, but Porkins, do you know what color leafing you want? Let me know.
Excuse me. Hiccups.
I hear a bunch of people laughing in the background. I don't know where it's coming from. Just gonna add a few little
Crime that was 4 days ago, 5 days ago. No, this literally happened last night. And then apparently too, because I turned on the news to see if it happened to be on the news. No, there was like 2 other shootings that happened yesterday. It was crazy. Oh, and then there's a groper too around UCLA.
Sav, what color do you think would look better for the leafing? Gold or silver or copper?
I'd say either gold or copper because they'll bring out the blue more in the eye.
Yeah.
And maybe a copper because since it's more orange, it'll be a nice contrast. And
well, so this is like the antique-ish kind of gold that might look nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is like the...
I mean, I think the antique-ish gold would look nice because of the blonde hair, but I think the copper would look nice with the blue eye. Like that. Like, I think it'll make the blue pop out more.
Well, he said silver or... the one... I feel like people aren't going to want silver as much because it... well, it kind of looks like aluminum, to be honest with you. But let me sign this real fast. It's funny. All of the eyes were the left eye, and then this one's the right eye.
I think the silver, either one actually, because even the silver will kind of help bring out the blonde hairs.
Yeah, the silver might look good. I don't know. Chat, what do you guys think? I see a lot of... Somebody else say silver.
Sokka, did you wake up? He's like, no, bitch, you're keeping me up. Let me sleep.
I'm almost done. I had this canvas that I was... I primed in gold paint. And so, I don't know, I might just like paint one on there, see how that goes.
Hmm.
But all right, I'm done with this. Well, let me smooth out this. Anything you think I should fix up?
No.
I know, I'm gonna make that.
I mean, my OCD would have me wipe down the smudges on the end, but you're gonna cover them up anyway.
Make this little section slightly darker. And I'll make I'm gonna sneeze.
Salud.
There's gonna be a time-lapse video up on my Instagram and my art Twitter.
Ooh, someone said pearl. I like that idea, but she don't have pearl, so silver it is.
Silver. We'll see what Porkins says. Oh, what's up, Rhino? Hey, nice to see you. There. Let me pause this on here. And then, well, I'll have everything like whatchamacallit. You don't have to tell me immediately which one you want for the leafing. I'll make examples actually, and then people can tell me which ones they want, so people can see the difference. Let me take a photo and make a little video. Gosh dang it, this is... Okay, gotta get it so there's no like glare.
Battery low. Please charge now.
Oops.
What was that?
My speaker.
No.
It's dying. I need to charge it.
Edit this real fast. Oh. What I think I'm gonna do when because I think I will start like unlist live streams on this channel eventually. Oh, Porkins, thanks, Anna. Great stream and painting. Do the gallery thing, and I'll contact you later about purchasing it. Oh, okay, sounds good. I'm glad that you're interested in purchasing it. Yeah, I'm glad that you like it. I think that it's fun. I did give you some eyelashes because I didn't see any on the top, but I like painting the eyelashes. I think it's fun. But what does everyone think? Does it look dark on your screen, Sav?
No, that's good.
Let's see.
Sorry.
How's that with like the light up? Does that look better?
Oh, sorry. I think I blunked when you did that, so do it again.
So I turned up the light. This is how it was. It was like dark. Do you like it better like that or like with the light up?
I like more shadow.
Okay. Yeah.
But then with the light, you see more of the blue, which is kind of nice. Maybe do an in between. Can you do it in between?
Yeah, I'll in between it.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, you can definitely see the blue in his eye.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even though I'm not a fan of blue eyes, they definitely are fun to paint. Like the color. I'm surprised by how many people had green eyes that have sent them in to me.
I'm jealous of all of you that have green eyes. There, I said it. I've been jealous since I was 3 years old. I've always wanted green eyes and red hair.
You know, I think I kind of want how I have like the ombre hair right now. I'm actually thinking of just asking the chick to give me white.
Like a platinum or like pure white?
Yeah, like a...
I've been wanting to do like a gray or like a lavender. But we'll see. I need to see if it's going to be in my budget. If not, I'll wait till New Year's and do it on New Year. Like for New Year's. Like I did last year where I chopped off all my hair.
Well, if you want, I could take you to the chick that I go to. She does a really good job. I'll send you her Instagram so you can see.
Okay.
And I know how much it costs too, so I'll tell you that too.
Well, I have an estimate because like the salon I went to get my hair cut had been there before, but I was nervous going back because it had been 10 years. But honestly, they did a really good job, and I saw everyone's hair. Everyone had pretty much dyed hair there from the salon, and they all had a good like dye job. And I talked to the hairdresser that I had, and she gave me an estimate and told me like what would work best and what would be more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, well, if you want to go red, and if it's like a natural, like an auburn, or even just like a pure red, like it's easier to just do a few, just to lighten up your hair a bit, since it'll be orange, and then you just throw the coat on. She's like, but if you want something lighter, like a blonde, then yeah, it's gonna take a longer process, and it'll be more. And I'm like,
Yeah, it
okay.
took me like 9 hours to do my hair. I was like, fuck, oh my God.
I know, and because I thought about it too. I was like, what if I did it with my long hair before? But no, that'd be way longer. Right now that my hair is at medium length, I think it's the perfect time to do it because it'll be less expensive and less time. I think she gave me an estimate of $200 to $250.
Mm.
I wanted to make an appointment for this week, but I had stuff come up and then bills, and I was like, okay, maybe not this time around, maybe another time.
Yeah. All right. Time-lapse video is done. I'm just saving it, and it'll be uploaded tomorrow. Is the eyelashes messing up the circle of the eye? No, there's a highlight there, so you can't see it very well, but so there's like you have water in your eye. So on the lower eyelid, it's like pure. I think I know where you're talking about. You're talking about right here. There's a white highlight right there. You can see it in person, but I don't think you can see it very well on this stream because the camera is like super zoomed in. So it like cuts off the bottom of the eyelid or the iris. I can see you guys saying it's not circled. There's a white blob right there. So yeah.
You know what I think I'm going to do, because I don't want to stop. Well, I wasn't going to stop drawing when I take my break from screen time. I think I'm going to do painting. Get back into
you
painting.
should.
I mean, I just bought all those fucking canvases, and I bought a new brush set too. They're just sitting there collecting dust. I need to use. I have. Yeah, I'm gonna paint. I'm gonna play with some acrylics. I'm gonna dive into those oils. I think I might wait a little bit for the oils.
I miss just going like to your like dorm room and just like sitting on the floor and like painting. I miss that. Or like doing our homework on like the floor, but like just working on projects and stuff.
And you're like, do you want to watch The Prince of Egypt while we draw? Sure. That was fun. Those are the days.
I know.
I kind of miss working in charcoal, but at the same time I don't, because I hate it.
I might do one again, like maybe for like a video tutorial, because I need to like really start making content on this channel and do that kind of stuff. Like the video tutorials. All right. The next one I'm gonna do is, so I got this like, you know, those push pin boards. And so there's this that artist actually that you sent me the lion thing for. So her name's Carla Grace. I actually found her on this podcast called The Creative Endeavor. And so she does this where she has like a board, and so she has all of her like paint, like, you know, when the tube kind of gets empty, she has it rolled up and on clips, and she hangs them all up on this like push pin board. That way she can see them and she can just grab the color that she wants. And I was like, oh, that's a really smart idea.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah. So I want to do that, but I'm like, I'm just going to do a video and, you know, make it something, because there's this other artist that I follow. His name is Slew. And so he's like said, he's like, I film literally everything I do.
Is that the guy I sent you?
No. Slew, I found him again on, there's this podcast that I watch called The Creative Endeavor with Andrew Tischler. And he's like a famous like Australian painter. And so he has all these artists on his podcast, and they're really good. And then
Sorry.
I go and watch their content then.
No, Anna, I did send you Slew because I told you about him.
No, you didn't. I found Slew like a while ago.
No, because I told you about him, and you're like, I've never heard of him, and I sent you videos.
I don't remember.
Oh well.
Anyways, been following him for a while, but oh.
Like, I love his work. It's fucking amazing.
It's very stylized.
It is. I mean, but it honestly impresses me a lot, especially like when he does his like challenges. Like he did I painted myself every day for a week one. That one's one of my favorites.
All right. Let's see. Thanks for the stream, Anna. Oh, no problem. Do you guys? I mean, it'll probably kill like my little algorithm thing, but I can post the eye painting now. Do you guys want to see it? I'll post it on Instagram. Here, I'll pull up Instagram and then we can watch the time lapse for you guys. Let's see. So if you guys have an art Instagram, or you guys have an Instagram, go follow me on it. And let me. Why did it no show up on here? Oh, here we go. So I just so I post all of the painting things. I actually like how it's just like ooh eyes. So I record everything on my iPhone and then I upload them onto Instagram and my art Twitter. So here's the link if you guys want to go follow me.
Go follow Anna.
Yeah, go follow me. And so here's the stream. Like this is the entire stream summed down in like 40 seconds. I've actually been, the last two paintings I've been doing like a muted green. I don't know why it looks blue on this camera, but
For the eyeball?
yeah.
Yeah, you took my advice.
Well, no, because I thought it was weird. I don't know if it was the varnish or something, but I remember Rembrandt. I thought it was so crazy because I'm like, he uses yellow for the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, wow, bizarre.
No, like because when I would do, when I paint characters or draw on digitally, sometimes just to cheat, I would find a picture of someone and I would use the paint dropper to select the color around the eye. And I always got an off green or like a turquoise. I never got, obviously never pure white, but like never like a gray or a blue. Unless like there's some weird blue lighting going on, but majority of the time it was green or turquoise. So then after that, I was like, oh, I'll just pick a green or turquoise, like very pale, washed out. So, and like it somehow works because with the complementary like peaches and reds in the skin tones, it kind of mutes it out a bit more, look more gray. So
well, it's crazy because when you think of like classic paintings, when you actually see them in real life, because even like John Singer Sargent, I saw, oh fuck, what is it called? Like I don't know, like The Lady in Black or something. And so I saw that a few years ago when I went to Getty, and it's crazy how dark they make the eyeballs compared to like the rest of the face. Like that's actually because that's where they put the highlight and whatnot. But so let me actually, let me look at this portrait. So
I'm surprised though on the pictures I took for my eyes that my eyes actually look brown and not deep dark brown like they usually do.
Okay, where's the one that I saw? Because I've seen it in.
Well, actually, they're still deep dark brown, but like usually they just almost look black.
I don't want a self-portrait. No, it's a guy. He has like a metal chest piece on. Jesus, no, not Jesus. But if you look at like how dark the eyes are, where is it? It's like a guy in this dude. Okay, so this one, it's a little gray, but when you see it in person, it looks like almost yellow. And oh, this guy too. I love this painting. I always like looking at it for reference. So this is a Rembrandt painting, guys. So you can just see like all of this, but look at how actually like dark the eyeball is right here compared to like the rest of it. I love the way that Rembrandt paints. I try to emulate it, especially like with the hair. It's one of my inspirations are. But yeah. So yeah, guys, you guys can follow me on Instagram if you like to see time lapses, or on my art Twitter. I'll post that on there tomorrow. But yeah, everyone, maybe if I'm lucky, I'll get monetized after this stream, and YouTube will finally like start promoting my channel and stuff, because they don't usually promote any channels unless they're monetizable. Sav, are you ever gonna make a YouTube channel, or are you just gonna do Twitch?
I have one. It's just like editing videos stresses me out.
I know, it stresses me out too. I hate it. That's like one thing I hate, editing videos. I absolutely hate it.
I need to ask Phil about his blog, because I was like, oh, maybe it's posted on his website. No, it's not. So I need to figure out where his blog is at, because he decided to come up with a blog so he could help video creators like put videos together and edit videos together. So I'm like, okay, I want to read it. And I thought about it too. It's like, oh, I should tell Anna about it, but I need to ask him. So.
Yeah, I'll look into it. Noted another Anna hatred. Yeah, it's honestly, guys, I just editing does stress me out, but also it's like I can think of like things that I want to do, but I don't know how to do, and that irritates me.
Yeah. See, for me, like, if I don't know how to do it, then I'm not interested. I'll walk away unless someone teaches me how to. Then okay, then I'll. Yeah.
Well, luckily there's a YouTube video for everything, but the majority of the time when I'm making something, it's like I need to do it right now.
Exactly, for me though, I could watch a YouTube video, but I'd rather have someone with me in person showing me how to do it.
Yeah.
I'm just making it more difficult for myself, but yes. I can't watch a video. I need someone here to physically teach me how to do it.
Exactly. Well, I still need to make a video for tomorrow, and yeah.
I need to go to bed.
You need to go to bed. I need to make a video. It is 1:52 in the morning. Everyone, thank you so much for watching and sticking around. I know it was late for everyone. Porkins, I'm sorry I did yours so late in the night. I'll do another one again tomorrow. I am going to have to wait a little bit and like get more canvases, because I only have 3 left plus that gold one. Would you want to be an experiment, Sav, and me paint your eyeball on the gold one?
Sure.
The gold painted one, because that'll bump you up on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone, stay tuned. I'll also be getting back to painting the Queen of Hearts. And so I'm actually going to paint the hedgehog, and then I decided I'm going to move my way across the canvas, so I'm not, because the dormouse is kind of smack dab in the middle. So I'm going to do the hedgehog, then the white rabbit, then the flamingo that's also green, then the dormouse, then the King of Hearts, then the plates with like the little oysters and Alice on them. And then, yeah, just making my way through it. But yeah, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. Check out Sav on Instagram, on Twitter, and on Twitch. Sav, what are the links for those?
For Twitch and Twitter, it's @sketchsavvy, and for Instagram, it's @sketch.savvy, or /savvy. Yeah.
There you go. And everyone, until next time, I hope you guys all have a great rest of your day, morning, evening, afternoon, wherever you are in the world. And may the force be with you, because we are really, really, really going to need it. Bye, everyone.